Evening all, and welcome back to Factory Town Grand Station. And I want to start out by saying sorry about the audio on the last episode. I have a noise gate set up on my microphone so it doesn't pick up every little background noise here. And somehow I messed up and managed to set that as global so that it was happening across every single audio stream. So yeah, that's why it was cutting the music off and it was getting too quiet. But that's fixed now. That's gone away. So hopefully it'll be working fine. When the music starts playing again, play music, play. There we go. Awesome. So, yes, last episode I cleared out our veggie stew here because I wanted to clear it off there. I was looking at some other bits and pieces as well, trying to clear things off here, there and everywhere, but there's places I can't do it, and I've just kind of thought, nah, it'll all end up in the base, and we'll deal with it there. At least I hope it will, provided we have space. Let's have a quick look at our base. And we've got 4 spaces left. Might have to get some of these things out. We can get rid of water. We don't need the water. That keeps popping in there when I delete trains. So, but I'm thinking that I might set up a little station here just to take packed goods and have them all dumped in there. In fact, I might set up a. Let's do that. I would have to do it on the outside rail. See here. Let's move the base because I can do that. I still have that enabled. If I put that, I don't know where I want to put the base yet. I haven't really decided on that. There's no like permanent home for it at the moment. Let's put it down here. Okay. And what we'll do first is we'll get a train station and we'll put there. So trains are going to come down and come along this here because they travel on the left lane for the outside and the right lane for the inside. You would not believe the amount of times I've messed that up. So we'll come out here, we'll go along, and then we'll go back across there. There we go. Awesome. And no other train should be coming down here. No, there's no other train that should be coming down here. In fact, I don't. Oh no, I will have that rail there as we expand, but right now no other train is coming down here, so I'm just going to put a sorter, and we will get a locomotive. And this is going to be Southeast South train. Southeast South train. Something I have noticed, if I copy this, because this is set to, I don't really know if you can see this or not, but in the bottom corner you can see there's a little like dot. That is supposed to be a star. Let me show you here on this field here. If I say right click polish stone and go require, you see it gets a star. See there? It doesn't show up on custom items. I'm guessing it's a layer issue. The stars appearing behind it, which is what you can just see it in the corner. But if I copy that onto the train so that it's got required southeast and south, it ignores this for some reason. If I copy that and put it on the locomotive, it doesn't work. So the locomotive has to be done not required, just I am these things. Yeah, not really sure why it's like that, but it just is. You are going to be filtered to only accept packed goods. Item crate. Right. Yeah, item crate. Only accept item crate. Okay, and you're going to have. Yeah, let's just put 2 boxcars on you at the moment, and you're not going to have any filter whatsoever. Right. And then we are going to do. Let me pause this for a moment. Something like that. So it comes out of the base. Actually, I want to move the base. Let's move that. Oh, hang on. No. Or do I? Because I also want a packager in here. Give me a packager. Like so. Because what I'm thinking is maybe I could have. Let me try and figure this out, and we'll be right back. And after much trial and error, this is what we've gone with. Yeah, so it goes along. If it can go into any of these packages, it will go in. So it will fill up that one first, then that one, then that one, then that one. And then once it's filled them up, it will output it onto the belt again. And it will carry on going around and back into the base. and then we can just leave that running. That's the idea of that. There we go. Stuff that can go into there will go into there. That's awesome. Stuff that can't go into there will go into the next ones. I should have put that one first, but yeah, doesn't matter. I really should have put that one first because that's now going to have 3 of everything in it, and it's got exactly the same as that in it. So let's put that one first, and let's have that unpack from crate. Drop all your goods back onto there. Thank you very much. Otherwise, we'd end up with 3 items of each of these in here and couldn't do anything about it, which is not what we want. Pack into crate, please. Sorry. Oh, let's end up with stuff into... Oh, whatever. I'm sure it'd be fine. We'll figure it out. And if we get to the point where some of these got some inside and aren't getting other things, then we can figure it out. Because, yeah, see, they're both exactly the same now. Should all have different items in as they go. Papers in, but whatever. And then this will get what it needs. There you go, it's got 8 of each crate in there. Oh, and then this train can go. Sorry, I didn't push the button there. And then he'll pull up. Fill up each one of these things here. It won't be very full. They'll only fill up with however many this has managed to fill up by the time it comes around. But that doesn't matter. And then he'll go out, joining the outside rail, and he will go up and down each and every one of these, dropping off all the goods he's got, and then we'll come back. Oh, there's also something I've just realised that I think I messed up on already. Where? Whoop, whoop, come back in. Hold up. No, we're okay. We're okay. We're okay. I'm sure I'm seeing coal. I'm going to filter this to coal. Have this as an output only. Okay. Because I don't want to filter coal. Which means I'm going to have to delete that piece of paper there, alright. We don't want to put coal in there, but I do kind of want to move it around in the base. I'll tell you what, let's just filter this to say don't do coal. That would make sense. Exclude coal. No coal. Not allowed to pull coal out of there. That should help that. There we go. So that coal will go back into that space there. And we've got some coal there. That's fine. And I can do the whole... Why do I keep pausing it? Stop it. I can do the whole... oh, that's why I paused it. Because I wanted to filter this to coal here. And that will hopefully... no, it's not going to move the coal. Because I don't know why it does that. the base is a very unique thing. It has a different style of storage in it. So, yeah. Yeah. But I can't really do anything about making this any faster, unfortunately. I mean, I could just say, hey, would you be so kind as to take out, you know, all the stone, and then all the eggs, and then all the grain, and then so on and so forth. But I think this will work. This will work. We'll just leave that going, and I can ignore it. That's what I'm doing. Way too long doing that. So we want to move this and redesign it and change it and upend it and all that sort of jazz. So where's it going to go first? Come here, press F. Okay, thank you. Veggie stew is there, so it's actually here. Veggie stew is the second one, so veggie stew is actually here. This one here. Ignore these down here because these aren't lined up properly. They're just placeholder things. I don't know what I should do. I should press tab and let's just grab that. there we go. There it is. Awesome. So that's where it's going to go. So I need to grab everything inside the boundaries, which means the coal is going to be ruined because we're going to change it up anyway. So that doesn't matter. Move that. I might leave the same delivery system on, but we're going to add a different. Let me remove that piece of stone there as well, so I can grab the trains, move them all the way along here, all the way along here, to here. Now, I don't know if this is facing the right way or not. Wait, what? Why are you saying that's too small? Train is too steep. What? Train is too... Okay. Okay, is that too small? What have I done there? How have I done that? So, you there. Delete. Grab me a forester. It's all based on forester size. There. No, that's the correct size. Ah, that's wrong. That's why. There we go. Okay. But saying terrain too steep. Why is terrain too steep? I don't get that statement. I also want to grab the train down there as well, don't I? Right, boom. Move. Go. Yeah, leg. Terrain too steep. It's perfectly flat. Unless we built it on something that's not flat. Or is it because of the floating bits? No, it can't be because of the floating bits. I guess it is. Okay, maybe we'll remake this. Right, let's see what's full and what's empty and what we can destroy and what we can't. Okay, so all the stations are empty. That's fine. All the packages are empty. That's fine. The kitchens are not empty. And this station down here is not empty. Okie dokie. So let's just basically do that. And then we'll just yoink these. I don't really need that packager either, but I'm gonna grab it. Yeah, it's not saying terrain too steep anymore. How bizarre. How very, very bizarre. The question is, where do I want to drop it off? I think I want it facing that way, don't we? Memory serves, because that is a outside rail, yes. And we want the drop off on the outside rail. Like that. Okay. And we are coming down the left-hand lane here, so we'll turn in here, go along. Oh. And then you can go there. Like so. Blocker, that goes there, that needs to be set to 800. And the inventory sensor needs to go to that one. Yes, that one there. Yeah, and then this is the lowest of the four. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is corresponds to that one there. So it all lines up. It all makes sense. Everything is awesome. Yeah. Cool. Right. I'm still not happy with this coal delivery system here. So I don't really know. Till we get Omni pipes, I can't really do a great deal about it. I might just go with that straight line across and just feed the last kitchen. I don't think fuel is really a major problem for us, and I've messed this one up. I was mucking about with this trying to get the train to feed into it, and it looks like the train stopped once again. And I forgot to replace the thing there. I don't know what's going on with these coal trains. I really don't. I mean, you've stopped because this is doing nothing now. But this one, it goes round. As you see, it's gone round. It's obviously filled this whole train station up with coal. And now, for some bizarre reason, it's just stopped. Just going, no, I'm not gonna do it anymore. And I don't get it. I don't get why. So what eventually? Well, right now it can't because obviously that's for there. But what will happen is eventually this will run out of coal completely, and then I won't notice, and I'll be like, why is this not working? And it'll be an absolute pain in the backside. This still isn't getting anywhere near enough resources in, but. Nah, our money is going up. Our money is going up, so yeah, we're okay for now. Okie dokie. So I want to steal all this stuff here. I don't need to store. That package. We don't need that. I don't need to store any of these for my use. So let's copy that, rotate it around, and paste it there. That should line up perfectly. Yes, it does. Awesome. And then I should just be able to copy this, although, no, because you use 3 different items. Now, another option I have been tempted to do, is to go back to package coal. And then I could just put that in that station there. Move it onto the barn, then move it forward. But then, I mean, that would work for this one here, but then we've got one later on that requires 5 goods, and a barn can only hold 4. So, I don't know. We can also not do it from the barn. This is something else that I've kind of come to realize. I don't need the barn to be here. What I could do is actually move the train station back to this point here, and have the rail come in and join the train station further back. That would still work, you know. So here, instead of having this barn here, I move the train station down to there. So the barn doesn't exist anymore. Train station sits here, and the train comes along, drops straight in the train station, and I use the train station storage, which is 200, which is more than what I'm using by default barns. They're 50 ago, and then I've got an 8 storage there. I could do that. I could then give myself more space here to then build a proper filter system for the coal. But I'm going to run into problems on that one. When I come to doing the 5 goods. Because right now I did well, let's put that back to the way it was. Leave that as it was because that's working fine. So this one here, so I need to bring in nor really need the other sides on the rail here because I think this is all terribly wrong and all yeah. I need to bring in 4 lots of goods, don't I? Well, 3 lots of goods, and then a 4th one is the coal. That's fine. I'm looking ahead here. Sorry, I'm being distracted by stuff here, but this one here, this is 4 lots of goods and coal. To output 4 lots would mean I'd have to use a rail above, which means if I want to put in a system to filter the coal to all of these properly, you know, have a little, it comes off, it splits 3 ways, so it's all even. It wouldn't work. Because I'd also need to have a higher up one for there's not enough space. There's not enough space to do this. So that's already going to be a long train because that's going to be 4, 5. It'd only be 6 because I just had 1 more fuel train to it if I packaged all the fuel up. Or I could leave it like it is and just do that straight line thing. I think I'll just leave it like it is and do that straight line thing. Not because it's overly complicated, but just because until I get Omni pipes, I really cannot have. I don't have the space to do it. It's not the space. I've got the space to put it in there, but I need to go up and over things. And you can't shoot stuff up. I'd have to conveyor it up. And if I'm conveying it up, it's it's slower. It would be slower than having just a straight chute here. That's faster than having to conveyor it up in the air and then let it fall down again. Because conveyor belts are nowhere near as quick as chutes. So. Okay. Okay, so... oh yeah, which side are the trains on? The trains are on the right-hand side. Yes, they are. So, let me remove all this here. Like so, and we don't need those here. We'll put that in there. So we come up here from the right-hand side, we go along, wherever the centre is. Should be, I don't want to do that, I want to copy that, please, which would be there. That way, boom. So, I am really tempted to move the train back and just use it as storage, because I feel like that would be a better way of doing things. So I can go back to there. Then I could bring this train line in by one and just follow it up. I don't have to change anything. I'm going to do that, but I'll do that off camera. I think I'm going to drop the barns for the storage, and I'm just going to have it straight the train station there, and then we'll move these all back by one and have them come in further. Or I can move these back by one and have more space here, but I've got a 3 gap. I think a 3 gap's good enough. Okay, so if we're going to go with a 3 gap then, boom, 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 and then you 1, 2, 3 there. And then we have another train station there. Back to that because it can sit right in the corner there. There we go. Awesome. That also kind of helps with that because we can now come up here, come along, down there, to there, like that. Awesome. And that needs a 3 gap in there for logic, which is awesome. Could we also need to come up here, back down, like that. That makes that slightly longer as well. That's always good. Okay, so we have a sorter there and a sorter there. This is going to be called, what is it called? Veggie stew. Oh. Veggie stew. Oh. And, is going to be veggie stew, no not coal, veggie stew, and then it's going to be filtered to coal, and I'm really concerned that that's going to push my coal train up there. I think it is. I think that's going to push my coal train up there. That means I need to move these around. Which is awkward, because I don't want to do that. Hang on. Put it going by and crosses. It's on the right hand side. You've got it. You're on the left. You're on the right. You a delivery? No, hang on. Yeah, you're a delivery line. Okay, so you're... Hang on. I'm confusing myself. So... yeah, these trains drive on the right. And that is these delivery trains. So this will be delivering goods that is required. So that makes sense. This will be delivering the stuff there. That means that this outside line here, you're driving on the right. Yeah, you come to the coal first, don't you? And then you go by and do that. Damn it. Yeah, when we come down here, you're going to... Okay, I'll just do this. No coal. No coal allowed. Simple, no coal. Okay. We want to hold until empty? I don't think we do we? What have I got this out to? No, I've got it set with logic, haven't I? Yes. Okie dokie. So that means I want to go one more. So I've messed this up. Like that. Down. Awesome. Right. And then we want a blocker and stopper and everything. And I want some of those. So, copy. And we can put them in here now. Because... yeah, because we can put them in here, so that'd be cool. And then we get a blocker as well. You've seen me do this before, but I'll just go over it again, because why not? So, right, You are going to connect to that. You are going to connect to that. This is going to be filtered with 3 different items, isn't it? We're going to have tomatoes, potatoes, and carrots. So, tomato, potatoes, carrots, and then we turn the rest off. Okay. And what I'm doing here is the inventory center, which is going to be set to tomatoes, potatoes, carrots. That will check, all 3 of these will check whether this has stuff in it that we want. Now I have space here, so what I can actually do is spread these out. Kind of what I want to do. There we go. And if they have greater than 100 in there, which means they're half full, then it's true. And it sends a signal to the lamp so that I can see that it's true. And it sends a signal to the ball function here, saying, "Hey, it's true. I have 100 here." Think those because I don't like it. It's like that. There we go. So it goes, "Hey, if it's more than 100, this is true. Turn the lamp on and say true to this." This ball function is an AND gate. If all 3 of these say true, it will turn on the blocker. If they all say false, it will turn off the blocker. So the train will only go if one of these is lower than 100. And I need to look at what the ratios are for stuff here. So we're 1 of each. So we need a train. Locomotive. I've got some poking around, I know, but which is filtered to be. Is it just the west train? This is just the west train. Awesome. You are just the west train. The west. Boom. And he's going to have 3 box carts, which aren't using the train filter because otherwise that confuses stuff up because west is not an actual item. And we're going to have tomatoes, potatoes, carrots, and that should work. So go. There we go. Now he's going to go and do his thing. He'll pick up fuel. He'll pick up the tomatoes, the potatoes, and the carrots. He'll come back and drop them off in here. They will end up with what are you? Red train. Yeah. Why is that not holding till empty? I keep finding mistakes. I keep finding lots of mistakes I keep making. Yeah, he'll pick up those. He'll come back and drop them off there. Because he can hold 50 crates in one go, it will say false the first time. Second time he comes along, it will also say false because that's 100. Third time he comes along, however, oh, wasn't I doing 2 carts per thing? Was that what I was doing? Was I? No, one cart per item required. Yeah. So yeah. So the third time he comes along, if I don't pump anything out of this, it will end up at 150, and it will go, "Hey, this is true, this is true, this is true, go." The reason I'm doing that and not just having a hold until empty is because there may not be any carrots available. So we'll pick up tomatoes and pick up potatoes, but no carrots. And he'll come back here, drop them off. These will say true, or this will fill up, and the train can't empty anything, but there's no carrots, so nothing will happen. It will all come to a complete standstill. Everything could go wrong. There'll be, you know, terror and everything like that you could possibly imagine. Okay, so we just want to go tomato, potato, carrot. Thank you very much. I'll just put tab, copy, and I'm going to hold control and click, 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 and then I want to do the same here. But this is a problem because I need to get it to there. But it needs to come along and like go into there. I can't remember what I did up here to fix that with the. Oh, I pushed the coal train much further back. That's fine. We could do that. We just push the coal train further back. That won't be a problem. Right here. So we'll go you, and you. Awesome. So yeah. So what we'll do, we'll just move this. We'll move the coal train back to where it originally was, which would be. Oops. Don't want to do that. Bring that down. That. Copy. Paste. Wants to be coal. So there we go. Awesome. And then the coal train can come along and drop off coal in here. Then we can run it straight ahead and everything will be awesome. And it'll all be good. So yeah. I think that's where we'll should bring this one to a close. I'll put all these in here. There's going to be a lot of stuff. There's probably a better way to do this. Probably is a better way. A lot of this could probably run on chutes, but nah. Look at the pretty lines move, mesmerising. So yeah, okay, we'll do that, and then the train will come back soon, and then everything will be awesome. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you again next time. Until then, as always, have fun.